what was the other question about?
The NRL.
The NRL, yes. I have spoken to nobody, heard from nobody, and those sort of rumours are, I don't think they're helpful. But I've been shown just tonight a piece on
the Herald in Australia.
In the Herald in Australia, there's a chap in Australia saying that basically what I said earlier on, the game in the UK, game in England is a mess, and he's implying that something should be done to sort it out, which it should, and I think he's implying that they've got the skills to do that. But I was just shown that report at half time.
What are the short-term goals for the club? Without spilling your beer. Win a game.
We'd rather like to win a game. I'm confident that if we can get the majority of our first team players on the pitch, we will win games. I think we've got a good squad. Overall, there's some massive disappointments in there, no question about that. But the reality is we do have a good squad. That's demonstrated by the results in the early games when we were winning at half time. And again, we still didn't have anything close to a full 17 out, first 17. So yeah, win a game, and frankly, to try to build the support, and we are trying to do that. And I would also like to get the confirmation of the share earlier than the 6 months, but I don't think that will happen because I absolutely believe that we will all benefit in the short term from the share.
Would a season or two in the Championship be a good thing for the club in order to reset?
Sorry, what's the question again?
Would a season or two in the Championship be a good thing in order to reset the club?
Well, it would be a dreadful risk because under the current formulas, there's no guarantee one would get back into Super League. There's no doubt we'd have a lot of fun in the Championship, and we would win lots of games, and that's all fun. But I don't think being defeatist is a sensible policy. But the point behind the question about having a reset and pressing the reset button is something that we want to do.
Okay. Is that something that's being put into practice, or is there plans to do this?
Yeah, we're doing our best. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes to press that reset button, and but as I said in my opening remarks, there's no easy fix. There's no shortcuts. It will take time.
Absolutely. Is it a worry that a club legend and ambassador like Earl left to go and work for his mate at a third-tier club?
Oh, good heavens, no. Earl is a very good friend and still is a very good friend, and there's no doubt at all that it was. In fact, I was only talking to him the other day, and he's enjoying it. He's starting to make a difference there, he feels. But it's hard work and involves a bit more travelling and so on. But yes, he's a club legend, but I absolutely would not want to hold him back if he's got the opportunity to advance himself.
I mean, he was our guest last month, and he alluded to the same, is that the opportunity was too good for him really, on a personal level.
Yeah.
Couple of questions here about stadium sites. One is what site is a preferred option for the new stadium, and another one that says, I'm sure many fans would be more inclined to follow the Giants and the share if they knew we had a site secured for our new stadium. Can you tell us anything more?
Well, I've given all the information I can previously. We've had 3 sites turned down for different reasons, one of which was Fartown. We're now looking at another site, and every time we look at a site, it costs money. Our first preferred site cost us $25,000 of preparatory work just to be told no. So you can imagine we're now looking at a 4th site. So we're talking about big numbers, and views certainly differ on whether the site that we're looking at now is actually really viable. We are looking, we are working hard. A lot of work's going in. I couldn't have been clearer that the intention is that the Shea is an interim solution. Our preferred solution is to have our own stadium in Huddersfield, but there's little more I can say at the moment.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm not sure if you'll be able to answer this or not, but we can try. Is it correct that something is wrong with the 3G pitch, training pitch, and is it causing injuries?
We don't believe so, but because we've had so many injuries, now the view of